Today, we're taking on the big one, the iconic, world-renowned McDonald's Big Mac. But wait, this isn't just a random knockoff recipe or a fast food rant? No, today is all about helping you save money and stay healthy with a homemade spin on the Big Mac. Not only will you be in control of what goes into your burger, but you'll be saving money and skipping those long lines. And by the end, you'll have the tools to prove that homemade isn't just better. It's also cheaper and healthier than the fast food joint version. So put on an apron, sharpen your knives, and get ready, because today we re-breaking down the Big Mac so you never have to pay for it ever again. You don't need a $10 bill and a Happy Meal toy in your pocket. Just a few simple ingredients and some kitchen know-how. And hey, if you pick up a thing or two while saving money and enjoying a burger that's actually good for you, well, that's just a bonus. And hey, stick around till the end because I am gone. Nah, share why this approach is not just about burgers, but a whole movement happening across America. Alright, let's get started with the star of the show, the secret sauce. It's the magic behind the Big Mac, that special something that makes it undeniably delicious. And while we won't reveal the actual recipe here due to copyright concerns, I will show you how to make a similar sauce at home that's healthier, cheaper, and just as tasty. Now this ain't no ordinary mayonnaise. It's got a blend of tangy sweet pickle relish and spicy mustard, seasoned with onion and garlic powder and a hint of paprika. All these flavors work together to create a creamy yet zesty dressing that elevates your burger from good to unforgettable. And the best part? It's incredibly easy to make. Simply mix all the ingredients together and let them mingle in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. It's a game changer. Now, let's move on to the patties. Instead of relying on those frozen mystery meat patties, we're doing things the old-fashioned way with fresh 80/20 ground beef. Yes, you heard right. Fresh. It may seem fancy, but trust me, it's a game changer. First things first, let's form the patties. Using a scale to ensure equal weight is important here, but feel free to eyeball it if you're a pro. Aim for about 4 ounces of beef per burger. Next, roll those bad boys out into thin patties, thinner than the commercial ones even. Don't worry, we've got a trick for that. Place each patty between 2 sheets of parchment paper and use a rolling pin to pound them out. The goal is to create patties that are around ½ an inch thick. Now let's talk seasoning. Keep it simple, folks. Salt and pepper will do just fine. We want to enhance the beefy flavor, not mask it with a bunch of spices. Finally, it's time to unleash the sizzle. Heat a pan over medium-high heat and add a touch of oil. When the pan is nice and hot, lay the patties down, being careful not to overcrowd the pan. You want to cook them in batches if needed. Cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, aiming for a perfect golden brown and a nice sear. Don't press down on the patties. You'll squeeze out their precious juices and dry them out. We want them juicy and flavorful, to keep them wall-to-wall medium. I like to use my trusty thermopan to check the temperature. We're looking for an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Once they're done, set them aside on a plate. They're ready to be the star of the show later on. And hey, don't throw that pan away. We've got more cooking to do. The next step is all about the bun. Now we're not reinventing the wheel here. A good old sesame seed bun will do just fine. And when I say good, I mean really good. I'll tell you where to find them in a bit. For now, let's prepare the burgers. Supporting cast, the lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and cheese. Now the beauty of this DIY approach is that you can use whatever you like. Fresh, crisp lettuce adds a nice cool crunch and pairs perfectly with the richness of the burger. A ripe tomato slices offer juiciness and a burst of flavor. Red onions bring a sharp bite, and pickles add a tangy crunch. As for the cheese, well, American cheese is the classic choice. It melts like a dream and adds a creamy, dreamy goodness. Now let's talk about how to prep these ingredients for assembly. The key is to cut them in a way that mimics the fast food version. Cut the tomatoes and onions into thin slices that will fit nicely inside the bun. Chop the pickles into small pieces that complement the burger's savory flavors. And don't forget to wash and dry the lettuce thoroughly. Now, as for the cheese, let it sit at room temperature for a few minutes to make it easier to handle. This is it, the moment we've been working towards. It's time to assemble our masterpiece. Start by applying a generous amount of our homemade secret sauce to the bottom bun. Next, lay down a bed of fresh lettuce, followed by a slice of tomato, onion, pickles, the star of the show, our delicious beef patty, and a slice of melted cheese. Repeat the process for the top bun and voila, you've created your own Big Mac clone. And hey, don't forget the moment of truth, the taste test. Take a bite and let the flavors explode in your mouth. The juicy patty, the creamy sauce, the crunchy veggies, it's a symphony of taste. And here's the deal. I bet you won't miss the finely chopped pickles. Trust me, they're a game changer. Now, let's compare the homemade version with its fast food counterpart. A regular Big Mac costs around $5.50. And guess how much our DIY version cost? Under $5. Yep, you heard right. You can make a burger that tastes just as good for less money. How awesome is that? Plus, you skip the drive-thru drama and those sneaky upspills. And here's the cherry on top. Our homemade Big Mac is healthier than the original. I did the math, and a typical Big Mac has over 900 milligrams of sodium. Our version has less than half that amount. We're talking about a whopping 400 milligrams of sodium. And let's not forget about preservatives. Our burger is preservative-free, unlike the store-bought version. So you get the taste you crave without the unnecessary additives. And the best part, you know exactly what you're putting into your body. That's the power of homemade. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. And hey, consider subscribing. We've got a ton of DIY content coming your way. So, how was your DIY Big Mac experience? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you're a fellow foodie on a budget, check out our other videos. There's a link below. Who knows, you might discover a new favorite dish that saves you some cash and impresses your taste buds. Now go ahead, give this DIY Big Mac a try and let me know how it turns out. And remember, with a little creativity and know-how, you can tackle any culinary challenge that comes your way. Until next time, happy cooking and eating well without breaking the bank.